Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
From Homestead Media, this is HHS In-Depth.
Welcome back to HHS In-Depth. This week, we'll cover an exciting opening of a new passenger train station with a stop in downtown Fort Wayne. Then learn how volunteering can benefit high school students and their community. Later, reporter Caroline Burns joins us in the studio to discuss the Community Harvest Food Bank's holiday needs. Finally, catch an all-new episode of Down to the Wire. All this and so much more on this week's edition of HHS In-Depth.
Today is Friday, December 6th, and thank you for tuning in to HHS In-Depth. I'm Taylor Ham.
And I'm Mara Nicholson. And Taylor, with these past couple of weeks, we've seen a little bit of snowfall, and it has gotten so chilly outside.
I know. I'll be coming into school, and there are these huge gusts of just cold wind blasting me. Mara, I don't know how much more I can take.
Oh, I completely agree. I have yet to bust out my winter coat, but I might this weekend. Luckily, we have weather reporter Josh Bobet to give us this weekend's weather report. And Josh, what do you say? Can I keep my coat in the closet for a little bit more?
Well, Mara, you're gonna have to keep that coat on standby as the temperatures are in that weird range where I don't know if I should wear a coat or if I should keep it in the closet. But looking to the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday will be partly sunny. Saturday's high will reach 39, while Sunday warms up to 51 with a chance of rain. As we move past the weekend, temperatures are expected to trend warmer compared to this week. Stay tuned for more details on what the weather has in store. Josh Bobet, HHS In-Depth.
And now we go beyond Homestead.
Late Sunday night, a fire broke out at Concordia Lutheran High School. The blaze started around 10:15 p.m. in a maintenance garage near the baseball field. When firefighters arrived, flames and smoke had spread to an adjacent bathroom. It took about 40 minutes to control the fire, preventing further damage. However, the school sustained heavy fire, water, and smoke damage. Thankfully, no students or staff were present at the time. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Also on Sunday night, President Joe Biden issued a pardon for his son, Hunter Biden, reversing the previous stance of not using his executive authority in this case. Hunter was set to be sentenced in December for federal gun charges and a separate conviction on tax evasion charges. This marks the first criminal trial involving a child of a sitting president. Hunter's legal issues have drawn significant attention, with the pardon raising both praise and controversy.
Thank you, Taylor, for some news outside the walls of Homestead. We'll be right back with more HHS In-Depth.
The SAD Club invites you to join them for Cookies and Canvas. Come enjoy a cozy afternoon filled with hot chocolate, cookies, and painting on Friday, December 13th at 2:45 p.m. in the cafeteria. The cost is just $5, so don't miss out on this sweet and creative event.
Welcome back to HHS In-Depth.
For the first time since 1979, there will be a train route that connects Fort Wayne to other big cities. Reporter Bella Cook is in now to tell you all about this new upcoming attraction.
The Baker Street train station will be opening its rails again soon. This will be the first time that it is operated since 1979, when it closed and became the banquet center that we all know and love today.
we're in the planning phase. If we don't have passenger service and it starts being built around us and we're not connected, we're not going to experience the growth that we could. We're going to miss out.
Downtown Fort Wayne has been growing immensely with all the new projects and attractions, including this one, which is expected to draw more visitors to the city.
We applied for a grant from the Federal Railroad Administration for what's called a service development plan of what's required for this particular project.
The federal government is supportive of expanding this throughout the country. Encourage your local legislators to invest.
And it is called the Midwest Connect because, rightly so, it would be a big swath of the central part of our country, from Chicago, Fort Wayne, Columbus, Pittsburgh. It's a large part of the Midwest. And it would connect potentially 15 million people.
As the train station prepares to reopen, this marks an exciting new chapter for Fort Wayne and its surrounding communities. This revitalization not only honors the station's rich history, but also increases travel opportunities and commerce in our region. Bella Cook, HHS In-Depth.
Thanks for the story, Bella. Students, time is running out to snag your yearbook at the lowest price of the year. You have just 2 weeks left before the cost increases by $10. Order yours now at yearbookforever.com or by scanning the QR code in the graphic shown on the screen. If you are unsure whether you've already placed an order, email Miss Barrett at the email address shown here to confirm. Don't miss out on this discounted price.
On the first day of Thanksgiving break last Wednesday, Homestead Show Choir spread holiday cheer by Christmas caroling downtown Fort Wayne. They performed at the Grand Wayne Center and at the Fort Wayne Home Builders Association building, sharing their love of singing and the festive season with the community.
So this is actually our second year back since COVID. We used to do it pre-COVID over a couple of different weekends. I have been reached out by numerous different organizations that like to have caroling at their sites when their displays are lit up. We get to dress up in ugly Christmas sweaters, and it really, to me, it kicks off kind of the holiday season. So it's been great the past 2 years to get back down with this event, and it's just a fun evening of a good time to be able to make music outside of the Homestead campus.
If you're looking to get involved in extracurricular activities at Homestead, consider joining the new medical club, HOSA. This organization focuses on preparing students for careers in healthcare and could be a great fit for you.
HOSA is an organization for students that are interested in healthcare fields. In HOSA, you compete at Indianapolis sometime in April. It's a Monday through Wednesday competition, and you get to skip 3 days of school, and you'll respond to prompts from role plays, or you can do research and present a project to judges. And top scorers will be able to advance to the international competition in Nashville this year, which is sometime in June. If you have any interest in this club or a passion in healthcare, please come to the meeting and at least try to explore the club and this amazing opportunity that is presented to students at Homestead.
For more information, go to the call-out meeting after school today in Mrs. Tudor's room, B 2012.
As of this past Monday, the Homestead Library has started the process of moving away from its temporary space as the finishing touches are being made on its new permanent location. During this process, students will not be able to check out books until later next semester. Additionally, any books with the due dates during this time have been extended and are now due after winter break.
Students, if you missed the email before Thanksgiving break, major changes are coming to the student parking lot after winter break. Students will lose 2/3 of the current main student lot, as teachers' parking now moves to this lot due to construction demolishing the current north lot. Only 100 spaces will remain for student use in the main student lot, with additional parking available in the south lot near the environmental center and in the summit lots. Students must park in designated spaces. Vehicles in staff areas without proper tags will be ticketed and/or towed.
Students, mark your calendars for the home basketball game on Tuesday, December 10th. Homestead's cheer team is teaming up with the Hopeful Hearts Project to raise money for care packages benefiting women battling breast cancer. During halftime, you can pay just $1 to take a 3-point shot to win a coupon for free ice cream at Jebby's in Roanoke. Plus, there will be a Miracle Minute collection for additional donations. Don't miss your chance to support a great cause.
Are you in Key Club, NHS, or the internship program? If so, you would know more than anyone that volunteer hours are a necessity. And in case you're having trouble locating these volunteer opportunities, there are numerous available. Reporter Will Cheratini brings us insight on where you can volunteer around Fort Wayne.
Homestead students have a chance to get involved with various volunteer opportunities, whether it's from the local food bank to environmental club. There's a chance for every student to contribute.
I think one of the things that you have to do if you're thinking about volunteering is think about what you're already interested in. Let's say animals. Then, you start looking for nonprofits that work with animals here in the Fort Wayne area.
I was looking for places for students to volunteer, and I found a website, Volunteer Center. And so what they post on their webpage are all the opportunities for students or people to volunteer.
Church groups, scouting groups, other kinds of local nonprofits that they're already familiar with through friends and family. And then we also do a lot of opportunities with clubs that are also here at Homestead, like the Environmental Club. We'll hook them up with different volunteer opportunities.
Colleges value students who care about their communities. Volunteering shows leadership, initiative, and a commitment to making a difference.
It helps the student in their college application process, their employment search. That makes you look, or it says to them that you are a caring individual that isn't just about being one track focused. You're kind of being able to handle all different types of things, and employers like that, and we help the community. So it's like I said, it's a win-win for everybody.
Volunteering not only gives you that feeling good feeling, but also has a positive impact on those around you. Will Cheratini, HHS In-Depth.
I know I'm not a fan of the cold weather, and if you aren't either, you're in luck as the temps start to warm up a little next week, but still make sure you keep a light jacket with you. We saw earlier that Saturday warms up a tad, but then Sunday brings a high of 51 and sunny skies. Monday will stay in the 50s, but along with some rain during the school day. Tuesday, unfortunately, starts the trend of cooler temps, coming back with Tuesday's high of 38 being much warmer than what we'll see by the end of the week. By Thursday, things drop all the way back down to what we've been seeing out there today. So go out and enjoy this weekend while we catch a little break from Mother Nature. Josh Bobe, HHS In-Depth.
Welcome back to HHS In-Depth.
Mara, I don't know about you, but over Thanksgiving break, I ate so much food, and yeah, I still have so much left over.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I have leftovers. I have things I wanted to make for dinner. Like, I have these little cans of pumpkin pie in my pantry, and I still haven't used them.
I know. I have like a million in mine. I have like canned corn, green beans. I just don't know what to do with them.
Well, luckily, reporter Caroline Burns is in now to tell us a solution.
That's right. And if you are a victim of Thanksgiving overconsumption like Mara and Taylor here, Community Harvest accepts donations of unopened food products, which will definitely help to clean out your pantries. Community Harvest, the regional food bank of Northeast Indiana, has been distributing millions of meals annually to those in need for the last 40 years. Right before break, I was able to learn more about their cause.
Community Harvest is a regional food bank, and what that means is we support 9 different counties in Northeast Indiana. So we go far beyond Fort Wayne and Allen County. We have over 100,000 that visit our community food pantry downstairs here on site, and tens of thousands of more that visit all of our 13 food distribution in all of those 8 other counties.
The Community Cupboard Food Pantry works off of vouchers, which are distributed from the hundreds of companies the food bank partners with. These vouchers grant a maximum grocery weight of 50 pounds, depending on household size.
It is not based on income, faith, politics, or anything. Whoever you call, if they can help you, they will help you despite any of those things. So that's really nice. The food lines, what we call our farm wagon food distributions, open to anyone. There's absolutely no sign up, no ID, no income, no anything. You just show up and get food, and those run rain or shine all throughout the year.
With all this information, you may be wondering, what can high schoolers do to help?
Volunteer. They can also make and share content when they're here, and we've had people do that before to kind of get involved and just more attractive than Facebook posts. At the end of the year, after the holidays are over, we say hunger doesn't stop. So it's very easy to kind of, you've donated food and money and time throughout the holidays, but starting in January, we're back at it all over again. So being mindful of that is a very big help for us to sign up to volunteer in the beginning of the year. It's very cold out. People still need a lot of help for food and stuff, even after the holidays.
This holiday season and beyond, be sure to think about Community Harvest. Everyone can make a difference, as for every $1 donated, 4 plates are filled, providing food for those in need. Caroline Burns, HHS In-Depth.
Next week on HHS In-Depth, reporter Mara Nicholson brings us a story on when Senor Paper Spanish students went to a boy to teach 4th graders a little bit of basic Spanish. Be sure to check that story out and much more here next week on HHS In-Depth.
Welcome back to Down the Wire. I'm Keegan McClure, and winter sports are in full swing as we finish the first week of December. Looking back at last Friday, the girls' basketball team hosted the undefeated Belmont Braves in a much-anticipated matchup. The Lady Spartans beat the Braves 67-32. Gabby Helsam had a monster game, making 8 threes and scoring 28 points on the night. Maya Epps had 4 rebounds and scored 18 on the night. The girls are on the road tonight against the rival Carroll Chargers. Over the weekend, the wrestling team hosted the first meet of the season at home. They destroyed the competition, finishing undefeated with a record of 5-0 and winning the turkey belt for the 3rd straight year in a row. Congratulations to the 10 undefeated wrestlers this past weekend. The wrestling team was also active again this past Wednesday at home against Carroll. The girls fell just short of Carroll with a final score of 21-48. The boys, on the other hand, dominated the Chargers, beating them for the 4th straight year in a row. The boys' basketball team traveled to Manchester this past Tuesday. The game looked worrisome after the first quarter as Manchester led 15-12, but going into the second half, the Spartans managed to lead 30-22. They held on to this lead the rest of the night, beating Manchester 71-48. The boys are back in action tonight at home against Warsaw. Don't forget to wish the swim and dive team good luck as they travel to Noblesville tomorrow for the Noblesville Invite. In addition, if there are any girls interested in running, jumping, and throwing during the 2025 girls track and field season, then they should contact Coach Lott and Coach Wiss for the preseason information and opportunities at the email address shown here. That will wrap up this edition to Down the Wire. Make sure to follow Homestead Athletics on Instagram and Twitter for updates on Homestead-related sports news. Keegan McClure, HHS In-Depth. Back to you, Mara and Taylor.
Thank you, Keegan, and thank you for watching our show today. That'll do it for today's episode of HHS In-Depth.
Make sure to follow our socials to keep up with the latest news from Homestead Media.
We'll see you back here again next week for our last episode of the year. Have a great weekend, Homestead.